This is my 2021 Commencal Meta HTAM Ride mountain bike. I ordered it from Chain Reaction Cycles in August 2020. It came near fully assembled. I just needed to put the front wheel to the fork, the handlebar to the stem, the seat post to the frame, and the pedals to the cranks. The assembly was pretty good. I didn't really notice any major issues. The front rotor was rubbing a little bit, but nothing major. And the front brake cable seems a little bit weird. It's longer than it's supposed to, it looks like to me at least. But yeah, overall it came built well and I'm liking it so far. The frame is a 2021 Meta HTAM aluminum frame. The color is sand and the size is medium. I'm about 5 feet 10 inches, 170 pounds, and it seems to fit me well. The front fork is a RockShox 35 Gold RL, 160 millimeter travel, fits 27.5 inch wheels, boost spacing 15 by 110 and 44 millimeter offset. The brake levers are SRAM levels and they're pure to hydraulic disc brakes. The front rotors are 200 millimeters and the rear is 180 millimeters. It comes with a SRAM SX Eagle shifter, 12-speed, and it's mated to a SRAM SX 12-speed rear derailleur. The bottom bracket is also SRAM and it's hooked up to a SRAM crankset, 32 tooth chain ring, 170 millimeter crank arms. Chain is also a SRAM 12-speed. The cassette is also SRAM 12-speed, 11 to 50 tooth cassette. The wheels are again 27.5 inches, and boost spacing. Front is 15 by 110. The rear is 12 by 148 millimeters. The tires are from a company called V Tire. They seem okay to me. They're 2.6 inches wide. And the rest of the components seem to be just generic type components. Ride Alpha brand. The headset is aluminum. The stem is 40 millimeters in length. The handlebar is 780 millimeters wide. The grips are Ride Alpha. The seat post is Ride Alpha. The saddle is my own WTB. I didn't like the one from the factory. And again, I put my own pedals on. These are Welgo branded. There's nothing special about them. They just do the job. It also came with a chainstay protector. It seems to be holding up. It seems pretty durable. So yeah, that's the specs of my 2021 Commencal Meta HTAM. Love the bike so far. I've had it for about 4 months. Bought it during the pandemic and just lucky to have it, I guess, considering that it seems like there's really limited stock everywhere for bikes nowadays. So this replaced my late 90s Specialized Stumpjumper M2 XC bike. Two very different bikes. Commencal categorizes this bike as a enduro bike, even though it's a hardtail. I think that's mainly due to the geometry. It's got 65-degree head tube angle, 74-degree seat tube angle, and the reach for a size medium is 420 millimeters. The bottom bracket drop is negative 40 millimeters. That makes the bike supposedly more stable. But I do get a lot of pedal strikes. You can see the pedals pretty deteriorated at this point after 4 months. So It's a very progressive geometry type bike. It's a bit heavier than my XC bike from the 90s. I think it's a little over 30 pounds, but it's great for going downhill. It's a lot of fun. It's a little bit slower on the uphill compared to my old bike, but I think the trade-off is worth it. I plan on keeping this bike for a while. I don't think there's really anything to upgrade. I'm thinking about a dropper post, but I'm not really sure what to get. If you have any suggestions, let me know. Also think about upgrading to 29-inch wheels. I'm not really sure about that, but yeah, overall I'm very happy with this bike. I recommend it to anyone looking for something in the $1,000 to $2,000 range for a hardtail bike who doesn't really go to the bike parks. But this is also good for the bike parks as well. You can see other videos on YouTube of other riders. But for me, I'm a weekend type rider. Just go about once a week on local trails, ride about 10 miles round trip, and this does the job pretty well. Most of my trails is pretty flowy. There's some roots and a little bit of technical stuff, but this is more than capable of handling it. But yeah, this wraps up my 4-month review of the Commencal Meta HTAM. If you have any questions, let me know and I'll try to answer them. Thanks for watching.